What's up, guys? We have just done a deal to start a new boxing league with Turkey, who absolutely loves the sport of boxing.
I am very happy today. I give the flag of boxing to the best man who can handle it. He have a tough job now, but I am sure he will be delivering to the people and the fans the magnificent league and get boxing great again.
The model is proven to deliver the fights that the fans want to see. The best will fight the best, and the fighters will continue to move up the rankings and become world champions. We will continue to make announcements on where you can watch and all the rest of the details on the business as we get closer to the launch. I'll see you soon.
Boxing, as we know it, is about to change. Dana White and Turki Alalshikh have teamed up to join forces and create a boxing league, TKO Promotions, I believe it's called, or TKO, with Nick Khan, I think, with the WWE. This is insane. You've got powerful men looking to shake up boxing, and it's going to change. What we know of boxing will change in 2026 when this league starts. I say that to say this because Dana White came out and said, alongside Turkey, and said that you already know the format. You already know the format, right? The format's not going to change. You know it, which is the UFC format, the ranking system. You get to number 1 in the ranking system, you fight the champion, okay? You come down, you fight in 3 and 4, which is a good format. It really, really is. But boxing has been around for over 150 years. And it's always had this sort of... We've always known boxing to be like this with the WBC, WBA, then the IBF, then the WO. It's just one of them... It's going to be interesting because we're so used to, as boxing fans, the 4 organisations, different promoters: Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Ben Shalom, Bob Arum, Al Heyman, Oscar De La Hoya. Where does it leave them? Where does it leave the sanctioning bodies? Is that the end of them? What's happening with these promoters if everybody goes with it under this TKO boxing league? It's going to be interesting. It really, really is. I think the British title, the Lonsdale belt, is over 100 years old. I don't know. It's fascinating. It really, really is, because boxing from the Fury and Ngannou fight has changed a lot. It's been fantastic. We're seeing mega fights happen left, right, and centre. So it's going to be interesting to see what this boxing league is all about. Is it going to have the UFC model? Again, it's where does it leave Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren? It's going to be interesting. It really, really is. Turkey and Dana have shook things up, and it's not going to launch until 2026. I quite like it in a sense where you had Lamont Roach and Tank Davis fighting at the weekend, and both of them had WBA belts. All these super champions and regular champions. And then you've got the WBC, WBC Silver, WBC, IBF Intercontinental, and IBF this. And it's just like... And I get it. Undisputed is good, having all 4 belts. And it looks good when a fighter's got all 4 belts around his arms. But, again, sometimes when you've got organisations demanding mandatory challengers and all this, that, and the next thing, sometimes these undisputeds don't happen. And we don't see who the number 1 in the division is. Although there's been a lot of emphasis on undisputed come lately over the last 5 years or so. But can you imagine boxing under one umbrella, one new belt, the boxing league belt or the TKO belt, whatever it may be? It's going to be fascinating. It really, really is. And where does that leave Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren and all that? And Frank Warren's been in the business for a long, long time. So it's interesting to me to see what's going to happen, because boxing is going to get shook up, I believe. I think in 2026 with this boxing league, I don't know how it's going to navigate around these promoters and the organisations and the sanctioning bodies and all this sort of stuff. So, yeah, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. But you know what I do? I leave a pinned comment. Engage with me. What do you think happens? Are you happy with this? Do you think this is the way this is the route boxing should go down? Let me know. Leave a comment, and I'll always answer the comment sections. Where does it leave Eddie Hearn? Where does it leave the WBC, Frank Warren, IBF? You know what I mean? There's so many factors with this boxing league, and I'm interested. I'm intrigued by it. But let me know what you think. Leave a comment.